In this video, I'm going to show you a few of the reports that Kashflow offer as part of their subscription, and see if some of those can help you out when you're running your business. So to access reports, we go over to the menu items at the left hand side and click on reports. And here you'll be presented with quite a few tabs at the top. Now I'll just explain what each of these means. The stars here represents any reports that you've marked as a favourite report, and it just allows you to get access to them a little bit quicker. I'll show you how that works in a minute when we go through some of the other tabs. So moving on to the next tab, the financial tab. This tends to be focused on financials in the sense of balance sheets and profit and losses and trial balances. The sort of stuff that an accountant or your bookkeeper might be interested in. And indeed yourself, at the end of the month, you'd like to know how well your business has done, and so a monthly profit and loss, or just a plain profit and loss, might be something that you want to run, and all you have to do is click on that and choose the dates that you're concerned with. So from 1st of Jan 2019 to the 31st of Jan 2019, just to see how the business performed for that particular month. Moving on, the next tab is business tab, and this tends to be focused on bookkeeping entries. So for example, audit trail, if you have to go and find out who's entered a transaction, which particular user, audit trail might be a useful report to use. Asset register is another good report. So if your business owns, say, a couple of motor vehicles, some plant and machinery, some computers, we can go in here and keep a log of those assets and make sure that they're getting depreciated correctly. If we just scroll down, there's a few more that you might be interested in. Nominal ledger is another good one. So if you wanted to see some activity for a particular period, you can choose the nominal ledger, and we can sort of say what are all the transactions that make up telephone, what are all the transactions that make up legal and professional, for example. So moving on to the next tab then, the tax tab. This is concerned with tax, evidently. Here we've got the EC sales list, we've got self-assessment, VAT, and basically you use these reports to generate figures that might appear on a tax return or a VAT return or something like that. So if your business is VAT registered, this report will be very useful. So if I just click on the favourite button here, that in turn, when I go and show you shortly, that'll be on your favourite list. And all it is when you click on the VAT return, it allows you to populate or generate a VAT return and submit it to HMRC. So really useful reports here that just make your life a lot quicker. It just makes sense over good old-fashioned spreadsheets. And then finally, the last two tabs, they're focused on customers or suppliers, sales or purchases. If I click on sales, we have at the top of the list aged debtors. That's a really good report to use when you're running a business, just to see who owes you money and how long they've owed it you for. So those customers that try and get away with an extra month's credit, this report's great for that, for debt chasing. And equally with the purchases tab, aged creditors, who you owe money to. Great for cash flow planning, making sure that if you've got a big bank expense coming out, then you've got a figure in mind using this report. It will tell you that this is the amount of money you owe for all these suppliers. These are getting really old. It's 2 months down the line. We probably should be getting these paid, and so it helps you with your cash flow. If I favourite that as well, we've just done 3 favourites, and now we can go back to the favourites section, and you'll see those are there straight in your face when you come into the report section of Kashflow, just to make it a little bit easier when you're trying to find the report that you need. So plenty of reports in there. Feel free to press them, change a few dates, a few settings, things like that. You'll find that some reports need a little bit of tweaking just to kick out the information the way that you want it output. So have a play. You're not about to break anything, and if you get stuck, just give us a shout. Hope that's helped. Thanks for watching.